Whatever you do that's illegal, just always gotta have behind in the back of your mind that shit could go left, bro. But then no, y'all do the gangster shit and y'all wanna snitch on people, bro. That's not it, bro. What's up, Cash? Get into your boy Cashout Denzel, man. Back with another video for y'all boys, man. For the rap, the Florida rapper done got charged for murder for mocking his Opps and shit, man. I don't know why motherfuckers don't keep their mouth closed, but let's get into the video, y'all.
South Florida roadway. Now 4:30, shooting on the street. Gunfire.
You missed it. Come on, then.
Roadway. Now 4:30.
Let me see your phone, then.
Shooting on the street. Gunfire causes a crash in Lauderhill, and police say the shooter took off.
I told him not to go. I begged him not to go. I can't do this no more. I just buried 2 grandsons. Life is too short.
Damn, mommy. You just buried 2 grandsons. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's why I had to get a street shit up too, bro. I mean, I love my family too much to put them through that stress and put them through that hurt. I mean, like I said, shit goes on in life regardless of if you in the streets or not. But, bro, I'm the type of nigga, bro, that stay completely away from that shit, bro. I don't want my mama worry about me going to jail and worry about paying my bill. I don't want her worry about sending me commissary money. I don't want her worry about she can't sleep at night because her son is in jail and she don't know what's going on with him. But I could be home sitting right here in front of my camera and she know that I'm okay. She know I'm good. Shit like that. People don't even care about their people.
20 years old. That's my oldest baby.
December 22nd, 2021. It was 11:34 in the morning when Lauderhill police responded to 18th Court after reports of shots fired.
God damn, y'all niggas watching me too hard. Look. Fuck, my nigga. You don't gotta watch. You could've just asked me to smoke it. I would let you smoke. Shit.
When thinking of a gated community, you might think of the suburbs or golf courses and gates meant to keep people out. But in the Windermere Tree Garden apartments, it's almost as if the gates are meant to keep people in.
3 people have been shot multiple times. According to investigators, they tell us that there are several shell casings in the middle of the street right there, and they say this all started at a rather large gathering inside of the Tree Garden apartment complex. You can still see several investigators right there as well.
Officers made their way to 18th Court where they observed a black male sitting in the driver's seat of a BMW, slumped over with a gunshot to the head.
Damn, to the head.
EMS responded, transporting the victim with life-threatening injuries, while officers secured the crime scene.
Right.
The BMW had bullet holes in the doors, windows, and a gray LG phone would be found laying by the front passenger tire, along with a vehicle key fob.
Wow.
Officers noticed different caliber shell casings trailed from the 5200 block to the 5300 block of 18th Court. A detective met with a witness who saw it all go down from her window. She'd stated a black vehicle was parked parallel to the white BMW. Multiple gunshots erupted and the black vehicle drove off. The white BMW attempted to drive but struck a pole before coming to a stop a few doors down. Officers met with the Lauderhill Housing Authority and were able to recover surveillance footage that captured a black Dodge Charger fleeing the scene. The apartment complex is a one-way in, one-way out that's under 24-hour surveillance. Video would capture the suspect's vehicle plates and tag, and the next day, a license plate reader would notify officers the Dodge Charger was on Northwest 14th Street.
Okay.
Lauderhill officers were dispatched to the area, locating the vehicle, and as officers attempted to make contact, the vehicle drove off. Coming to a stop on 16th Court, the driver...
So hold on, so them boys was driving the same car after they were still in the same whip after they did a hit? So what y'all trying to tell me?
From the scene before being located by a Broward Sheriff's Office helicopter. He was identified as 24-year-old Robert White. The passenger in the vehicle had also ran, but successfully got away. A detective responded to the scene when Robert White asked him if he was a homicide detective before the detective even introduced himself. The black Charger was sealed with evidence tape and towed to the police department while Robert was arrested for reckless driving, resisting, and marijuana. Robert White would sit down for an interview and agree to speak with the detective. He'd say it wasn't him who was driving when officers gave chase, it it was his friend Travis. Robert would then make multiple...
Like, you sit down with your homie. Y'all decide to do a crime. Y'all sat down and decided to do the crime. You hopped in the car. Joe did the crime. Just for you to snitch, though? Like, bro, I don't be getting the point of y'all doing it, bro. Don't be having in y'all... That's what I'm saying. Y'all be having in your head that shit cannot go left. Shit could go left, bro. Doing something, whatever you do that's illegal, just always gotta have behind in the back of your mind that shit could go left, bro. But then no, y'all do the gangster shit and y'all want to snitch on people, bro. That's not it, bro.
Contradictory statements
Did the crime,
about when Travis picked him up. Robert would also ask the detective if he was being questioned about a shooting that happened in North Lauderdale.
Right.
The detective would then tell Robert he was being investigated because he was driving a vehicle involved in a homicide in Lauderhill. He denied knowing anything about it and said he only found out about the shooting through the news and social media. The interview would end before 4 a.m. on December 23rd, and 6 hours later, 20-year-old Nashawn Brown, the man found inside of the white BMW, was pronounced dead. Detectives would meet with Kiera August, a then 23-year-old woman with a decent criminal history, who advised she's the registered owner of the black Charger. She'd state she rents the car out through Instagram and Turo, while her business partner Dre handles the transactions. She provided officers with Dre's number, and within the hour, detectives met with Dre. DeAndre Fleury Damond, or Dre, told detectives he rented the Charger to an individual he knew as AJ. AJ contacted him through Instagram, but Dre would tell detectives he can't remember AJ's Instagram name because he gets so many messages.
Bro, stop it, bro. Stop the cap, bro. If a nigga ran your car, if a nigga hit you up to rent a car from you through Instagram, bro, you can find the messages, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Because I'm pretty sure y'all niggas spoke enough about, like, all right, well, we gonna pull up. Yeah, and y'all probably exchange numbers, whatever. Stop, bro.
He was able to remember. AJ returned the Charger at 1 p.m. on December 22nd, an hour and a half after the murder. Dre would then tell the detective AJ was currently renting a white Kia Soul and was scheduled to return it in a few hours. Officers were able to locate the Kia 1 hour before it was supposed to be returned, finding 19-year-old Aaron Polk, aka AJ, in the driver's seat, and 18-year-old Isaiah Sumter. Isaiah would be more commonly known as Broward rapper Color Money Red. At this point, neither one of them did anything, and detectives advised them to take all of their belongings out of the vehicle before leaving.
Right.
Once gone, Dre came to collect the rental and told detectives they can remove any evidence from the vehicle. Officers would find a 9mm handgun inside a sneaker in the driver's footrest area.
Wow.
Dre would also notify detectives AJ texted him stating he left his firearm in the vehicle and it's registered.
Damn. So nigga, he said it was registered. All right.
3 days later,
Was it registered though?
Again met with detectives, providing screenshots of texts between him and AJ. Dre would say, "You never sent your payment for yesterday. Are you extending, or do I need to come get the car?" AJ would reply with, "I'm extending, about to send right now." The text was later followed by, "Nah, I'm trying to exchange." Based on the date and time, the detective noted AJ was asking to extend the rental time shortly before the murder took place.
Right.
Then after the murder was committed, he
back.
wanted to exchange the vehicle for another. AJ sent Dre a location.
So, bro, nah, he's wild, bro. Y'all be doing some stupid stuff, bro. How you ran a car from somebody that rent cars, right? I'm pretty sure bro has his business up there on his Instagram page that he rents cars, right? You did a 1-2 murder with the man's car, then try to exchange for another car? And you think that...
To exchange vehicles at the Ultimate Car Wash on Federal Highway. Detectives would make their way to the car wash recovering surveillance video from after the murder. AJ can be seen exiting the driver door, Red exited the rear driver door, and a third man identified as Devin Howard exited the front passenger. Devin would be more commonly known as Broward rapper Shift 1. All three men can be seen on surveillance removing the tint off the windows of the rented black Charger. A black male would walk up to them while speaking on his cell phone and talking to Shift 1. They were both laughing, and Shift 1 made a slumping over gesture with his body 2 times. As detectives watched the video, they noted how the murder victim, Nashawn Brown, was left slumped over in the BMW, and it appeared Shift 1 was mocking his death. They'd watched the outside and inside of the vehicle before Shift 1 got into the unidentified man's Mercedes, while AJ and Red back into the Charger before driving off.
Yeah, them boys dumb.
AJ and Red would drive to Dania Beach to meet Dre on the 3rd floor of a parking garage. They'd then make the vehicle exchange. On January 5th, 2022, the detective would piece together the information from his investigation.
Right.
The motive for the homicide was issues between 2 separate gangs. The victim was affiliated with Snap Ave. Snap Ave being based around 74th Ave in North Lauderdale. Snap Ave are documented rivals with ZMF or Zoe Mafia family, but specifically the Zoes affiliated with Sniper Gang. Made famous by Kodak Black, Sniper Gang is based within the Golden Acres projects in Pompano. AJ, Shift 1, and Red would all be identified by Broward's gang unit as members of ZMF, but they weren't from Pompano. They were from Lauderhill and claimed LKB or Lauder Kill Babies, and KTB or Cutthroat Business. The victim, who was known by Fetty, has had numerous negative interactions with all 3 men on Instagram. Detectives would bring Dre back to the office as he was now a regular in the interview room, and Dre would identify AJ by photo as the driver of the black Charger before identifying Red as the passenger. A search warrant would be signed for AJ's Instagram, and detectives would find a video of AJ and Red sitting in a car reacting to a video of the victim's crashed BMW. Another video posted by AJ would show AJ walking on 18th Court where the murder happened, saying, "This whereof became famous." He'd continue on by showing the crime scene, saying, "That's the street I was on. That shit right there, dangerous." AJ would react to a picture of Fetty sitting on...
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the streets don't be about no real beef no more. No, none of that shit, bro. It be about the little small beef that they got going on, and then they go kill somebody so they could talk about it in a song or talk about it in the neighborhood or some shit like that. It just be for just to make yourself feel like you some gangster, bro. Talking about this where the man became famous at, where he died at, all type of shit, bro. That shit ain't it, bro. Real criminals not doing that, bro. They got. I'm telling y'all, they got plenty of niggas out here, bro, that got bodies on bodies, and you will never know. Because these niggas don't do all that social media shit, bro. These niggas don't want to be on social media. You will never see catching them niggas on no social media, bro. Them niggas real life street niggas doing real life in the streets for real. They got no time to be on social media. These boys just social media gangsters. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Saying, "Don't come over here taking pictures like this shit here, because that's when shit be happening. You don't even know me, and you're trying to post up on me like it's cool for Instagram. That's why you're where you're at. This shit ain't safe."
Wow.
Switching from the picture of Fetty to the video of his crashed BMW, AJ says, "I made his ass famous. Put him on the news.
I made
Fuck
his
the
ass
cops.
famous. Fuck the
These
cops."
crackers mad because I can do shit right here freely and don't get in trouble."
What?
AJ would
What are you
replay the
saying?
video
All of that? Nah, you're done.
of the crashed car laughing, saying, "You fuck is mad. You mad because that dead and he can't come back on this street and take a picture no more." AJ would switch back to the picture of the victim saying, "You want to come over here and play with me? You don't even know who I am. Shit don't be funny no more when I got the gun." A cell phone warrant would
Then you're
reveal
snitching
AJ's
on
phone
yourself.
was in the area of the
Self-snitching.
murder when it happened, and inside the Dodge Charger after.
Like,
His
the first thing the cop was gonna say, what do you mean by shit don't be funny anymore when you have the gun? We all know a gun is something that you use to kill somebody. We all know a gun is a very dangerous weapon. One of the most dangerous weapons in the world is a firearm, right? So you hear saying about something, when you got it on you, shit don't be, shit go for me. All right, brother, thank you for letting us know that.
GPS
Thank you for
coordinates
letting
would
us
be
know
tracked
that.
from the murder scene all the way to the car wash, and finally to where the car was returned to Dre. A cell phone search would be conducted on the victim's phone. Leading up to his death, he was texting an email woodsmacker@gmail.com. The email would say he was at 18th Court, and the victim would reply saying he's beefing with them boys from Lauderhill. A short time later, the victim would write, "Cuh, I don't see you," implying he was on 18th Court. Detectives would find out the email belonged to a man named Woodley Astride. Detectives met with Woodley at his probation office where they conducted an interview. Woodley said he knew the victim because they were cellmates, and he confirmed he was speaking with the victim before he was killed because the victim was going to give him a ride to probation. Woodley would sit inside the vehicle with the victim for roughly 10 minutes when the victim said he had something to do. Woodley went back inside his apartment and gunfire erupted. Woodley would deny seeing the shooting or knowing any details as to why it happened. Well, it appears all this information was known to detectives within months of the murder in 2021. The case would go quiet until April 24th of 2024. Devin Howard, aka Shift 1, was already in jail on unrelated charges when charged with capital murder. Isaiah Sumter, aka Red, was also already in jail, and on April 29th, he was charged with capital murder. A lot remains unknown, like why only Shift and Red are charged, when it seems like AJ did all the talking. The car was rented by AJ, the gun left in the car was said to have belonged to AJ, and AJ sent all of the text messages to the rental guy. The most incriminating thing Shift did was laughing and allegedly slumping over the car wash marking the victim's death. That alone can easily be dismantled by a lawyer. Shift's cell phone records would show he was at the scene of the murder and every other location after it happened, but so was AJ's, and he wasn't charged.
Well, that nigga AJ done told. That nigga AJ done told. It's over, he told. He told them boys it was them niggas.
Red would be identified by the rental guy as being in the passenger seat. That doesn't mean anything because the rental guy identified AJ as being the driver. It was AJ who was on live looking at the video of the victim saying we did that with Red in the car. Because this is a first-degree murder or a capital crime, both Shift and Red may face the death penalty under Florida law. Living up to the name Lauderhill, the two rappers seem to practice what they preach as they've dissed the dead and claimed murders in multiple songs. Only standing at 5'4", Red is rumored to be the deadliest of the group, with his own songs and Reddit rats allegedly connecting him to a few bodies in Broward County. Both Red and Shift 1 can even be seen in Tommy G's documentary, Inside the Dangerous Hood of Lauderhill with Lil Cricks. Lil Cricks is one of the rising stars coming out of Broward County, directly under Kodak Black. And at one point in the video, Tommy G can be seen throwing Z's up next to Lauderhill's shortest but biggest stepper, allegedly. Only time will tell how this case will play out, why AJ remains uncharged, and if Shift and Red killed their shot at freedom.
Nigga AJ done told them boys. I ain't gonna lie y'all, bro, that boy AJ done told them boys. And that shit fucked up. Ain't no way y'all did something, and the nigga that was doing the most talking is the one that's free. Ain't no way that's possible. At all. AJ, you a rap. You a rap. Pack him up. You're a cake. You a cake ass nigga. It's over with. You know. Them niggas gonna get your ass too. I hope they get your ass too. You a rap. I know you a rap. But that's that video, man. Let me know how y'all boys feel about this video in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. Follow my Instagram. We're on the road to 500 subs, man. The grind don't stop. Never gonna stop. I'm out of here, y'all.